kids and coaches. I'm Coach Kent Murphy. Let's head out to the Lone Star State to check in on the no-star team, the Texas Rangers. They say everything's bigger in Texas, except the Rangers' win percentage. Hey, remember the Alamo? It happened about the same time the Rangers were last good. In a state where people get rich drilling for oil, it makes sense that the Rangers' on-field product is a gross black sludge you find deep below the ground of the AL West. Unlike oil, though, the Rangers' product isn't valuable. But like oil, it makes me want to go to war with my own eyeballs. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Rangers 2020 roster. At pitcher, you got Corey Kluber. You picked him up once the Cleveland Indians finally ran him into the ground, but he's going to be the workhorse for the Rangers this year. Let's just hope Brian Anderson doesn't break your arm again, or those Texas Cowboys might take you out to pasture. You also have Mike Minor, who made it to 200 Ks last year with a little bit of help. It was really nice of your outfielders to drop all those fly balls for you, so you'd have some extra chances at strikeouts. It's got to feel pretty good to not earn a mediocre stat. And then there's Lance Lynn, who absolutely killed it last year. Lance Lynn walking to the mound inspires the same amount of fear in opposing hitters as it does the greeters when he walks into Golden Corral. Closing it down, you got Jose Leclerc. You can plan on having a lot of days off this year with this roster. Don't worry, though. There's no way you'll be as bored as the fans watching the game. Catching, you got Robinson Chirinos. Batted .238 last year and gave up 45 stolen bases. Add him to the list of things Texas wants to secede from. Over at first, you got Todd Frazier. He's hoping for a bit of a resurgence with his power numbers this year, and I'm just hoping for an explanation of how a catcher let you steal a base on him. He's slower than pond water. At second base, you got Rougned Odor. Hey, what's that, Odor? It's a smell of poop, also known as your stat line. You batted .205 last year with 178 strikeouts. Maybe you should try hitting the ball as hard as you hit Bautista's face. At third base, you got Nick Solak. Hey, man, I heard you were named after a bar, which is fitting because your power numbers remind me of when the lights go on at last call. The fun's over. At shortstop, you got Elvis Andrus. Hey, man, I know you're probably bored this year without Adrian Beltre's head to play with between innings, but it's time to focus, pal. You make 13 errors again, and I'm going to call Nolan Ryan to Robin Ventura your head. In left field, you got Willie Calhoun. Hell, he won the Hardest Working Man Award last year for the Rangers. The only other nominee, though, was the one Rangers fan who crushed enough Lone Stars to actually enjoy watching the game. In center field, you got Danny Santana. He struck out 151 times last year and got caught stealing 6 times. His favorite movie must be Get Out, with the Rangers playing the part of sunken third place. Speaking of movies, in right field, you got Joey Gallo. His favorite movie is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Spoiler alert, it was striking out almost half your at-bats. At DH, you got Shin Soo Choo. Had more strikeouts than hits last year and compiled less than 30 dingers. Be careful, Rangers. With stats that underwhelming, it's only a matter of time before Jerry Jones offers him a contract with way too much money for way too many years. Well, there you have it, the 2020 Rangers. They say don't mess with Texas, and after looking at this roster, believe me, I won't, and probably nobody else will either. I think we can all agree it's probably time to build that wall, but just do it around Globe Life Park, so none of the players can get in and ruin the season before it starts. Even though the Vultures are circling, the Rangers still do have to play some games this year, so my prediction is, I don't know, probably 29 wins. If you guys go full Astros, I could see you winning as much as 52.